G'day, g'day. I think I'm live. Um, Let me just mute this one over here. G'day, guys. It's Friday night. It's your boy Danny D, aka Electrician Man, here at home. Um, no one is viewing right now, which is all good as well. It's kind of impromptu, so you know, just want to say g'day. I'm not talking about anything in particular. There's no one watching, so there's two people watching. If anyone's out there, just say g'day, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if the audio's okay or whatever. Um, Again, this is not my normal. Tony, Tony Morrow, big shout out to you. Thank you, sis. Good day to you also. It's 9 o'clock at night here, and I just decided just to jump on. It was for no real reason. I just want to jump on to see whoever's out here, and you know, interact with you and see what happens. Um, Good day, my brother. Audio is good. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, I just wanted to come on here. I know my normal streams are on Sundays, which I will be doing a stream on Sunday. Um, but I haven't been active I didn't do a live stream on the weekend. So, I just, the reason I didn't do a live stream, hey, LCM, Alakazul. The reason I didn't do a live stream on Sunday is because, like, I know that the world is like, the rest of the YouTubers are going to be doing streams regarding all the stuff that's happening with Drip anyway. And me, I'm not, I don't get involved in all that shit. I just, there's so many positives and there's so many negatives. I don't want to get involved. I just want to focus on what we're doing. Um, Thank you for this. Thanks for Potluck. Hey, thank you for supporting it. Actually, Potluck right now, it's actually really slowed down. It's slowed down for a number of reasons, I guess. Is that a lot of people don't have any spare BNB, but also, a lot of people are still waiting to see what happens with Drip. Yeah, there's been tidbits of this being sent out there, tidbits of that being sent out there, but until the actual light paper or the white paper is released, we don't really know, and that's why I'm not getting involved in that side of things. But I've got 6 viewers on here right now. So I just did a live on Facebook. The first time I've done a live specifically on Facebook for friends and family in quite a while, and it was actually pretty good. It was a bit of fun. I've had some Alakazuls. It's Friday night. I know I decided, this, like the same thing in this past week. I've just been taking some time out. I've been working on the white paper for Alakazul, and working on the tokenomics for Alakazul. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just pushing forward, doing my own thing. Drip Potluck, yes, we've got lots of stuff happening in the back end of that. My partner Crypto Lucky is overseas at the moment, so we don't get the same amount of time to nut things out like we normally do. So the timing is a bit of an issue right now. But again, we're not just sitting here in the corner and going, oh yeah, whatever happens. No, we're still working. We're still pushing ahead. Panadol, great to see you, man. Sup, fam? Thank you. And thank you, Tony. Yeah, I just won't do it. I just won't get involved in all the drama. It's really not worth it. It's you know, it doesn't matter what you do. There's always going to be positives and negatives, and I just don't want to attract any more negative shit onto me. So, it doesn't matter what I comment or what I think or what I believe. Um, you know, there's always going to be that negative thing. So I may as well not even do it. Just focus on what I need to do and what I can do to help. And there you go. In regards to Drip Pot Luck, there's been a major slowdown in the amount of games that are going on. So obviously our revenue from that is actually a lot lower as well compared to what we had before. And the reality is, again, waiting for the white paper or the light paper to come out on the changes for drip. It's all speculative, right? So the reality at this point in time of what we know, there's no point us buying drip and putting it into the faucet, into the tax vault. There's no benefit in that. Uh, Shout out to Haas. Haas, thank you again. You're a great supporter. You have been since way back then. Thank you. I greatly appreciate you. So at this point in time, again, it's not 100% confirmed, but it looks at this point in time. Technically, the revenue that we generate from Drip Potluck, we're basically at this point in time, it looks like we're just going to burn. And I know a lot of people were saying to us, the burn is like this and that, and you know what? We've always stuck to our guns, and said that there is benefit in burning, and that's probably the way that we're going to go. If you're looking at, yeah, okay, and this is it. Panadol probably end up burning instead of sending tax vault. Well, there's no benefit to send to tax vault. There's zero benefit for us to send it to the tax vault right now. So, actually, I'm just getting messages over on Telegram, and you know what? I'm going to share this on Telegram, just to see if anyone jumps on. Let me go back to. And I'm going to share the live stream. Yeah, so this is kind of, again, impromptu, but yeah, if you're talking about burning, and people were saying, oh, you shouldn't send it to a burn address and blah blah blah, and the reality is, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand that the burn address. Yes, there was not a burn feature coded into drip. So when you send it to a burn address, the numbers, it doesn't appear that it's actually off the circulating supply. But the reality is, when you send it to a burn address, those tokens are gone. You can never retrieve those. They cannot be used for anything. You cannot withdraw it. You cannot get it back. So effectively, it's gone. It's burnt. It's gone. So it reduces the circulating supply. If anyone out there is watching and you disagree with me, please comment, and I welcome you to jump on the stream with me. Okay. Again, this is very impromptu. This is not my normal streaming time, and I just thought, okay, well, I've just gotten off Facebook. I'm gonna just jump on YouTube and just see what happens, right? And it's good to see all of you people out there. Okay, the loyal followers. Thank you so much for that. But give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think we should be doing. What should we be doing? Again, in my mind, we should be burning. Okay, we should be burning. So it will reduce the supply. So anyone that's actually holding drip will benefit from that. Okay. Again, there's no point us putting it into the faucet. If we put it into the faucet or we put it in the tax vault, all that's doing is providing exit liquidity for people that want to sell. And I don't see a benefit in that. Okay. So again, please give me your comments. Let me know what you think. If you want to jump on the stream with me. Okay. If you think I'm wrong, that's cool too. Burn drip at the stake. Let it burn. Let it burn. Yeah. Absolutely. Gotta burn. Totally agree. Totally agree. But just so you guys know, a little bit of alpha. Again, I'm not going into all the details, but a little bit of alpha is this. It's not just about burn. We're also working on other things in the background, which I'm not going to give too much detail on, but we are creating use cases for drip as well, which we will incorporate into Drip Potluck. Okay. So just so you know. Burn. Yes, absolutely. Burn. And I've just got a message over here from Michael. Michael, message me, like comment. No, you're probably watching on TV, but if you can comment over on the stream right now. But here's a comment from Michael. Absolutely, stack the B&B, and when Forex push the button, then do the massive buy and burn. Okay, um, yeah, but it's not just about stacking the B&B. We need to buy drip off the exchange, right? So yeah, I know you're watching on the TV. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. So, um, yeah, I mean, we've obviously gone through this over and over again. Yes, we take a big core of what the community wants, but at the end of the day, it's still our decision because we built the contract. We know what we're doing. Okay, we didn't just build it and go, oh, okay, well, everybody else can put their directive and narrative into it, and then we'll just go with what everybody else says. No, we're not that. Okay, we're definitely not that. We know what we're doing. We talked about a burn for a long time, and people didn't want us to do a burn. They wanted us to send it to the tax vault, and I just kept going against it, and people were giving me shit for it. But now look where we're at. Okay, now look where we're at. There's so much more benefit in burning than there is in putting it into the tax vault. I'm not here to provide exit liquidity for all those other people, right? So, yeah, give me your feedback. Message away, message away. If you don't want to just message away, you want to join me on the stream, send me a DM on Telegram, and I'll get you on the stream. I would love to have you guys on the stream. Panadol, Haas, you know, Westside Ian, The Core Steps, Tony Morrow. Oh, Tony Morrow, I would love to have you on the stream with me. Okay? Much love to you. LCM, brother, come on the stream with me if you want. Let's just do it back and forth. You don't have to show your face or anything. You don't have to. You can hide your face. You don't have to be on camera. Let's just talk. You know, let's talk about this. I'm going to do this again on Sunday anyway, but you know, I just wanted to be online tonight, and let me just check. Someone's messaging me over on the side here, so I just got to log in again to Facebook and see what people are saying. Oh no, it's just a reaction to my comment earlier. But okay, so yeah, Michael's comment, absolutely right, Danny. But I would suggest burn the drip when and after Forex push the button. We mint now so much so for the perfect burn effectively. Do it after we don't mint anymore. Well, you know what, bro? If we're gonna do it after we can't mint anymore, well, that's like 100 days away, at least. Okay, so you know, if drip pot luck does nothing for 100 days, we're not going to get any support from anybody anymore. Give me a feedback. If you think I'm wrong, that's fine. Okay, but after he pushed the button, yes, actually before he pushes the button, we're going to burn anyway. All right, but if you look at it right now, you can check all the addresses. You can check the contracts and everything on drip pot luck, and you'll see we haven't done a movement in like 7 days. We haven't done it because there's not enough in there right now. Well, no, we're coming close to 2 BNB, but 2 BNB means nothing, right? 2 BNB means nothing at this point in time when it comes to like burning. So we're gonna hold off for a little bit. We're gonna wait until the white paper comes out to do the major thing. But yes, we will do something within the next few days, but I'm not gonna say exactly what that is. All right. Again, when we do stuff, guys, it's a management decision. So it's not just up to me to go, oh, okay, we're going to burn. No, it's a management decision. So my partners and everyone else involved in the team, we decide what to do, right? And I honestly believe that burn is a major benefit. Okay, I don't want to be someone that's providing exit liquidity for the people that want to pull out. Okay, and we're working on things. We're working on things to provide additional use cases for drip. My Alakazul project, which I've been working on for quite a few days, actually since 2018, but I've been putting a lot more effort into it in the last few days. Now, Alakazul will also have a portion of it the Alakazul ecosystem will have a portion of it where you can actually use drip to buy NFTs. Okay, you can increase your position in Alakazul by using drip token. So that's another use case. There's a bit of alpha. There's a bit of alpha. Give me a feedback. Give me a bit of feedback. Yeah, so Michael, oh yeah, damn, yeah, the 100 days is the thing. Forgot that. So, yeah, you're right, bro. We can't hold off for 100 days. We can't be holding the revenue generated from DPL for 100 days. We need to do something with it. So we will do some things along the way, right? So we're not just sitting there. But we've been holding for 7 days. We may hold for another 7 days. But, you know, regardless of the outcome, as you know, guys, drip pot luck is not about putting anything in my pocket. We're in the negative. We're in the red when it comes to drip pot luck, because we've put our own time, money, effort into drip pot luck. So we're not lining our pockets with anything. And you can see it. It's all on the blockchain. That's why it's on chain. So you can actually see. Are we taking money from it? No. You talk about, well, we are a little bit. Obviously, we have to cover our costs. But you've got to consider that most of you wouldn't know how much it costs to actually build stuff like this. You know? So I've got 11 viewers out there right now. If 11 viewers, give us a thumbs up. Okay. Inflation stops, community keeps building utility that burns. Over time, we can make drip crazy deflationary. Absolutely. But if people are expecting that to happen overnight, it's not going to happen. Okay? Expectations of people when they're talking about the crypto space. And this is why you have to educate yourself, okay? Don't expect that parabolic rise tomorrow. It's not going to happen. And even if it does, if you have a parabolic rise tomorrow, chances are within a few days it's going to crash. Okay? You got to look at the long-term effect. You got to look at long-term growth. Okay? And people don't like me talking about elephant. I'm in an elephant. I've been an elephant a long time, and I see what happened. It had a major spike and then it had the big dump and the exploit. Okay? But now look at it. Okay? I'm not about being pro elephant or pro drip or whatever. I'm just looking at the actual facts. And the facts are that number one fact right now is that people are talking about the changes to drip, but until the actual light paper or white paper comes out and the official announcement from Forex to say this is it, you don't know. Everything is speculative. Everything is speculative until that point. Okay? We can talk about, yes, you should be just holding your drip, accumulating what's in your available. Also, some people say, no, compound it because of this and because of that. Others will say, no, sell it now, you know? You know what? This is all speculative. You don't know. Once a switch is flicked and it is actually deflationary, then you can start to talk. But you have to wait for the switch to be flicked. You know? I've had people messaging me, Danny, you should be doing videos. You should be doing this shit. Why? Why the fuck should I be doing videos? There's many other people out there that are doing it. Why do I need to do it? I don't. Okay? I'm the kind of person that just takes my time, cruises along. I look at things on different angles. Then I make my own assumptions and my own decisions, right? But none of that matters until we reach that point of it's done. It's done, right? Once it's officially announced that it's done, then you can start looking at things, right? And start working with it. Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Emo, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Yeah, after the changes are live, that is it. Exactly. Nah, it's a process and takes collective effort. Absolutely. That's a good one. What are you referring to? Come on, put some details. What exactly are you referring to? That's a good one. Right? Again, I'm here. If you guys have any questions, just ask away. If you want to join me on the stream, join me on the stream. Okay, again, it's like an impromptu time for me to be doing this. I don't normally stream at this time. I was actually hoping to catch Lee if he's out there. Catch Lee. I'd love to have Driptopian on here because normally we don't have the time to catch up. But there you go. I'm down to 9 viewers, and that's it. We've only been going for 20 minutes. LCM, let me elaborate on that. You said laughing my ass off. That's a good one. Elaborate, please. So there you go. So we've got 10 viewers out there. Stacking and waiting. The speculation is wasted. Worried. I'm going to put this up here. Stacking and waiting. Absolutely. What's the harm in stacking? There's no harm in stacking. Okay? At the end of the day, without all the finer details, drip will become deflationary. It's going to take a while to see the positive side of that. Okay? It could take 6 months. It could take a year. But at the end of the day, if you're going to stack your drip and there's more utility coming in, Drip Potluck being one of them, and then Alakazul being another one, and Drip 21, Drip Poker, all the stuff like what Lee's doing, Driptopian's doing, that's awesome. Eventually, we're going to be burning supply. And when you burn supply, it's going to increase the price. That's the bottom line. Said, fuck it, let those guys make the videos. Well, that's true, bro. That's true, right? Why should I be doing it? Okay? Why should I be doing it? I'm just going to add to the confusion. I don't want to add to the confusion. Not at all. You guys know me. I'm just a realist, man. I'm just a realist. And I was straight down the line. When we launched Drip Potluck, there's a few things I knew about Drip Potluck. Drip Potluck was going to be this. Okay, we're launching it because the community wanted it. We launched it without it being perfect. We've had to do a couple of upgrades, and now it actually works well, and now it's working the way it should be. People have stopped playing. What the fuck, right? But we did it to help the community. Let me just bring up this email. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. But again, bro, not bursting your bubble in any way. Wait for AFV 3. Wait for it. Okay? I've never aped into any project. Wait for it. Because until it's actually launched, anything can happen. Right? Reserve your funds. Right now with Drip, just accumulate. Just accumulate. Okay? You need to have liquid drip for the future. Okay? Keep it real, no bullshit. Absolutely, brother. Keep it real, no bullshit. Yeah, you can't. And what am I going to do? You know what? This is not knocking any of the guys that actually did videos. I mean, my hat's off to you. That's freaking beautiful. I love the work you're doing for the community. But for me, okay, if I start telling you personally, if I start telling you about this is happening, that's happening, this is happening, that's happening, but it's not officially out, and you should do this and you should do that and you should do this and you should do that, I'm not keeping it real. I'm basing it on speculation. And I don't want to base shit on speculation. Personally. Again, shout out to all the beautiful people out there in the YouTube world that are actually doing videos, and that's fine because it's giving people an element of opinion or giving people a bit of a heads up on what may be happening so they're aware of what may be happening. Okay? Until it's out, you do not know. Look at Drip Potluck. Okay? We launched it ahead of time. We launched it with zero promises. We launched it and told people that there could be issues. We didn't say, hey, you guys got to do drip pot luck, you know, because it's going to help and it's going to be this and it's going to be that and we're the fucking the best in the world. Nah, man. We didn't do that. And we didn't do that for a reason, because we wanted to keep it real. Okay? And I hope you guys understand and see that. Let's put this up here. Absolutely, Tony. Absolutely. Okay, so Emo, drip still has potential and I don't want to miss out. If I'm wrong, so what? I had a life before drip, I'll recover. Absolutely awesome, amazing attitude. You know what? It definitely has potential value. It's not dead. Drip is not dead. Right? Drip is not dead. It still has potential. We can still make things happen from here, especially if it's a deflationary token. Okay? If it's no longer giving that 1% a day. We have so much to earn and gain from this. All right? Again, my Alakazam project alone, there's going to be situations in Alakazam ecosystem where you can upgrade your character, because it's pretty fucking intense. Upgrade your character, and the only way you can upgrade your character with a special thing in it is you have to use drip token. And you know the funny thing is that Forex, I don't know if you watch my stuff anymore, bro, but I was one of the first people to have you on an interview, right, on my channel. This goes back 3 years, almost 2 years ago, right? Forex mentioned this, and we talked about this on my live stream way back then. We talked about the integration of Alakazam with drip. We're there. We're very close to that now. Whether he endorses it or not, I'm still going to do it. Thank you. Thank you, Rich. And yes, crypto is a crazy business. It's a crazy business, but it's also a real business if you look at it in the real way. Right? So, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Pigs is governance token. Drip could be token governance on Drip Garden. So Drip Garden can be bigger. More to tokens to farm. Yeah, that's all good. And I understand that. Look, to be totally honest with you, Animal Farm, I understand it. But it's fucking complex. To work it properly, it's really, really complex. And maybe I'm going to get shot down in flames by other people. No, I don't really care. I don't really care. Right? Guys, I'm providing information, not financial advice. I'm not even providing information. I'm providing my take on it. It's up to you whether you follow me or you don't follow me or whatever. I don't care. Right? I mean, I care about you because you're my followers. But at the end of the day, you know, if you agree with what I say or disagree with what I say, you know what? More power to you. That's you. More power to you. I'm not asking you to join my teams. I'm not asking you to do anything. Nah, man. I'm just putting it straight down the line. This is me. This is what I've been doing. If you want to do what I do, that's great. If you don't, then don't. No skin off my nose. Can't wait to get pissed on Alakazam. Yeah. It's coming. It's definitely coming. And I'm going to drink to that one. Right? I'm going to drink to that one. Alakazam. Yeah. So. Alakazam is coming. It's absolutely awesome. You know? No. 100% agree with you. Complex as fuck. You know what? And this is actually something funny, Hugs. And again, I totally appreciate you. You've been with me for so freaking long. You've been following me way back before I took my break and rode off into the sunset and stuff. So I truly appreciate you. Complex as fuck. And it is. It's actually totally complex as fuck. But the worst thing about it is that it's not that it's complex. It's difficult to understand. Right? It's difficult to understand. If you look at which I'll be releasing soon. You look at Alakazam, and then you look at the project that my wife is doing. My wife has been working on it for like 5 or 6 years. If you want to talk about complex, her shit is fucking complex. Like really, really, really complex. Okay? We're literally creating a whole new world within the crypto space. Alakazam is also complex. But I could explain it to you within 5 minutes. Because everything is logical. You're not having to jump from this to this to this to this. When you do something here, it affects this. And when you do something here, it affects this. And it has like a proper roadmap or a proper flow chart of how things work. Okay? And I keep it in simple layman terms. I'm not going to start talking about, what the fuck do you call it? You do this, you do that, you get impermanent loss. Like, impermanent loss, the layman wouldn't even understand what the fuck impermanent loss is about. Okay? And then you do hypothecation and this and that, and people are going, what the hell is that? Yeah? It's complex in that way. But I understand why they have to talk about that. Okay? But the layman would not understand that. Alakazam, on the other hand, it's very complex, but it's really simple. Buy this drink, it's going to help that. Do this is going to help that. Do this is going to help that. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritties of hypothecation and this and that, and fuck that shit. I want everybody to be able to play it. I want everybody to be able to use the system and keep it simple, but the rewards are going to be amazing, right? But it's a combined awards are going to be amazing. Awards on one particular part of the protocol is not going to be great, but it's going to be stable. And you put lots of stable things together and you get this big chunk at the end of it, and it's like, oh shit, this is worth it. This is super worth it. This is what I should be doing, and it's keeping me interested. I've got to check in, every day or this and that, and if I'm active doing this, this is going to give me that. It's going to blow your minds, guys. It's going to blow your minds when you see what we're doing. So, Westside, salute, brother. Thank you. Alakazam, can't wait to release it. Yeah, yeah. Me too, bro. I've been working on it since 2018. It's a long time coming, but we've had to change things up and make adjustments and stuff, because you can't just make money out of thin air. You've got to look at, okay, if you do this, where the revenue going to come from to pay out this. Now, how can you enter the game? Because in reality, Alakazam, the lower level of the game, again, this is a bit of alpha, the lower level of the game, you don't need any money. You need to be brought in by somebody that has a little bit of money. You won't be generating as much, but at least you're in the game. At least you're in there and you're able to do something to generate a small amount, and you can build it up and build it up. And if you have a little bit more funds on the outside, you can add more and increase your position. You can have NFTs to increase your position. You have different levels, and yeah, it's really complex. But once I release the white paper, you're going to go, holy shit, this is just so simple. I could just get on Xbox and play this game. That's some alpha. I'm not going to get into the details of that. No, it's not going to be on Xbox, but what I'm saying and what I'm trying to relate it to is you can jump on a game on your Xbox or your PS5 or whatever you're using, and you can just play the game, okay? And then you start to bring in strategies. Well, Alakazam is going to be the same in the way that you can actually just come into it with like almost nothing, and then you just play the game. We're going to talk about strategies. We're going to talk about ways you can work your way up to the top. When you work your way up to the top, you have to work your way up to the top. You can't just buy into the top, which makes us different to a lot of things. In a lot of different things, you can just, if you got the money, you can buy your way to the top. You can buy the presidency. Doesn't happen in Alakazam. You have to work your way up. Okay. I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but Alakazam, I'm not going to go into all the details right now, but guys, when you see it and you understand like what we're doing with it, and it's so simple and it relates to real life, you're going to go, holy shit, that's reality. That's reality. I always come across on all of my streams, I'm just a layman. I don't get into the technical stuff. I understand the technical stuff, but you don't have to understand the technical stuff to be successful in the crypto space. Okay? And so when I'm building Alakazam, I want to have that same mentality, that same vision in place, right? You don't have to be a fucking MIT scholar, or you don't have to be like a corporate person. You can be a guy mowing the lawns or freaking taking the garbage out, and you can make things work. You have to work your way up, but you can make it work. Okay. Time frame for release, brother. That's always a really difficult one, because I mean, if we weren't in a bear market right now, it would already be released. But all of these things take time and money. Okay. Because I wanted to do Alakazam, I wanted to do it without having to raise any other capital. I wanted to fund it myself. But at this point in time, because of how things have been for the past, year and a bit, it looks like what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to finalize the white paper, and then I'm going to put out a pre-sale. Pre-sale or a seed raise, so we're going to be raising some funds. And anyone that's on Team Alakazam, on my drip Team Alakazam, those addresses are whitelisted, so they get first preference. They get first preference for pre-sale. Okay, private pre-sale, stage 1. Then we'll do private pre-sale stage 2, and then after that will be public pre-sale, and then after that it'll be out there. So if you guys want to be involved in that, hey, DM me, and let's see what we can work out. But current time frame, look, it's very difficult to say, but I would say, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to launch the physical drink at the same time as I launched the token, and unfortunately at this point in time that's not going to happen. And if I just wait to launch a physical drink, then it's going to take a lot longer to launch the Alakazam ecosystem. So what I'm looking at this stage is I'm going to build this out over the next few months, and then we're going to launch the ecosystem first before we launch the physical token, before we launch the physical drink. Okay, launch the ecosystem, which is going to be freaking amazing, and then launch the physical drink. And if you work your way through the ecosystem and you play it right and you work it out the right way, when you reach the top of that particular game, you will become a physical shareholder in the physical drink product. On that note, there's 15 people watching. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your opinion is on that. If that's going to be something that interests you, let me know. I'll wait for the responses. Sounds sick. I want in, and I'm sure you will. You're gonna want in. This is revolutionary. This is revolutionary. So, thank you. It is imagination, but I've already got it down, right? We've done some testing. We've done this. We've done that. We've built certain projects, and there's certain projects and contracts that we can just implement into it. Okay, we can implement into it. So here's one. I'm going to give you a little bit of an alpha with what I'm working on. Here's a question. Yeah, will it be mobile? Absolutely. Real world utility, I'm definitely in. Well, thank you. So, how much can I expand on this without like giving too much detail? Okay, obviously, look, number one thing is that you will be able to bring people in, people will be able to come in for zero money to begin with. And the way they come in is through a referral system. So if you're going to be referring them, they are actually under your wing for the first little bit of time. Okay. Um, so that's phase one. There will be a referral system. There will be teams involved as well. And Alakazam is going to be like a bar environment. Okay, so it's a bar. I'm sorry, I say bar because I'm an Aussie, so we don't roll our R's. Okay, bar. Okay, nightclub environment as well, and we're bringing in real world events that happen into it, that happen in it. So you can imagine. All right, so you've created teams within the Alakazam protocol. Okay, and if you can imagine that each person can upgrade their character or their persona or whatever by the use of NFTs. Okay, so for example, you purchase NFTs that will give you a better house, a better car, or whatever, and it'll give you better clothing or whatever. Okay. Again, I know all of this, but I can't expand on it too much. Okay. So let's say, for example, you've built up huge teams. Let's say you've got teams underneath you. All right, but on a weekly basis, we may have like a barroom brawl, for example. So, okay, you've got. I'm looking at it. Okay, you've got Team Rich V, you've got Team LCM, you've got people underneath you, and you've built yourself up. You've got NFTs. You're generating income from this level, this level, this level, this level. But you've got teams, and you've got lots of teams. But for this particular week or this particular day, there's going to be a barroom brawl. Okay? And it's your team, LCM's team, against Rich V's team. But you have a big team, but you can only select 5 people. Only 5 people from your team can enter that. Now, when they enter, they have to use the Alakazam token to enter. Okay? So it's like a stake. You're staking it for that particular period of time. Okay, so there's 5 on LCM's team, 5 on Rich V's team. Okay, now no one knows who those 5 members are until the game starts. No one knows who those 5 members are. But how it works is that this team and this team, they got 5 members, but you've got to look at each individual member's strength. So this member may have not got any NFTs to improve their position. This one may have, this one may have, this one may have, this one may have, like all of them. On the other team, it could be the same. So what it does is it calculates the strength of each team. Okay, and it will determine who the winner is based on on the strength of like what NFT this team has accrued or accumulated, what NFTs this team has accrued, and what level they are in the system will determine who the winner is. But every time you put Alakazam token in, there's a percentage of that goes back to like an active treasury, so everyone wins anyway. Are you kind of understand what I'm saying? I know it's like a little bit off, but give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Like a beer joint. Yeah, kind of. I'm gonna wait for your feedback. Let me know so I can respond. And I know I've had a couple of drinks, so I'm probably not explaining it to the greatest and without you guys seeing a white paper, but you can kind of get the feel and the excitement of what I'm talking about. Alakazam is gonna fucking change lives. Like building up your attributes and skills in an RPG. Yes, very similar, very similar. But now you're using real crypto and you're using real money. And every single investment that you make to build yourself up also benefits the whole ecosystem. Yeah. Hit me with more, guys. While I'm here, ask away. I'll answer what I can. What I can without revealing too much. Obviously, we're in a world where we're in the crypto space. It's a digital realm. People can try to steal ideas, but I mean, they're never going to match what I'm doing because, for one, I've got Alakazam. They don't. Interact with me. Let me know what you think. And yes, real world utility. You know, you can imagine with Alakazam, okay, we built it out. So Alakazam is going to be like on a mobile app, and you're sitting around with your friends, and you're having drinks with your friends, and you can be playing it while you're having drinks with your friends. You can go to a bar and use the app and buy the physical drink from a bar, and use your app to pay for it with Alakazam tokens. You go to a bar, you want to drink Alakazam, you use it, and you use Alakazam tokens to pay for that. And what that does is that now the establishment that's stocking Alakazam now become part of the crypto space, because they receive Alakazam tokens, which they can cash out for fiat, or they can reinvest it and generate more income from it. Better perform in the protocol, the more share of the IRL business you accumulate. Yes, but you can only. But the thing is that you have to perform in the protocol, and you will generate income throughout all of that, and you work your way up. When you're in the upper levels of the protocol, that's when you have the option, or the privilege, I guess, to become a shareholder in the physical business, the in real life business. But it's a grind. It's a long haul. It's no one can buy in that top position. You cannot buy the top position. You have to work your way through it. It's sweat equity, and it allows you to learn the business. So I hope that clears that up a little bit. So yeah, again, the better you perform in the protocol, the more share of the IRL business you accumulate. Yes, because you accumulate tokens to be able to have those in the IRL business. And again, a little bit of alpha, just so you know, when we're launching this, and when we launch the physical token, the plan at this stage, the first 2,000 bottles that go out, there will be 5 bottles within the first 2,000 bottles that will have a physical token underneath the actual lid, the cap. And if you're one of those lucky 5 in the whole world to find that physical token under the cap, that's $10,000 worth of Alakazam tokens. Dollars. And that will greatly increase your position. Questions? Let's do it. Sheesh, yeah. Does that sound interesting? I think it does. That's like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, right? But you got to be in it to win it. Yep, exactly. Like Willy Wonka. Like Willy Wonka. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Like Willy Wonka. So 5 bottles. 5 bottles within the first 2,000 bottles that go out all over the world. There will be 5 physical Alakazam tokens under the cap. And if you're the lucky person to get that, that's $10,000 worth of Alakazam tokens. Do you like it? Let me know. Do you like that, or you don't? Yeah, it's like the golden ticket, brother. It's like the golden ticket. Again, I've been working on this since 2018, so what's that, 5 years? Let's do another Alakazam, just to keep you guys motivated. Alakazam. Tony, yes. Awesome. I think so too. I think so too. Um, this is one of the reasons again why I wanted to just do a live stream tonight. because my Sunday streams is yeah, it's about crypto, and it's but but of late it's all about being it's always been about drip or things related to drip or whatever. And my channel, as you guys know, I'm neutral. Yes, I'm a drip maxi, but I'm not a drip maxi in the way that I'm exclusively a drip maxi. Okay, I'm involved in other things. I don't talk about them much, but more than anything, I'm involved in my own projects. Okay, my own projects, which I hope that you guys will follow and be a part of. I would love to have all of you as a part of my projects. And the reason I'm out here as well is like, you see me, I'm not hiding. Now, I'm not hiding. I'm presenting opportunities. I'm not here to rug pull anybody. I'm pretty sure most of you know that now. I'm not a rug pull guy. You know. That's right. What's great is you can't buy your way to the top. LCM, absolutely, absolutely. It's a level playing field. It's a level playing field. So, everyone's got to do the hard yards. Everyone's got to do the grind. It's like, there's very few privileged people in the world that can get the top president position or something in real life, and that's only because they've got money and stuff like that. And but what I'm here for, I fight for the battlers. I fight for the people that battle every day to try to improve themselves. And you have to start from somewhere. You start from somewhere and you work your way up, and that's the way most people have to be. And I'm keeping it real. I want it to be like that for everybody. I want everybody to have that opportunity. Okay? I mean, if you've got no money but you want to get involved with Alakazam, there's an opportunity for you to do that. You can be introduced in by somebody that has a little bit of money. Okay? They're going to support you in the beginning to get your way in, and they're going to support you to build yourself up. But in the process, they're also building themselves up. Right? That's what it's about. There is a world beyond drip. Absolutely. But you know what? Shout out to drip. Drip changed my life. Drip changed my life. It allowed me to retire. Up until this day, I'm still retired from drip. Obviously with the changes, things are gonna be a little bit different. But I was able to generate income from drip, and for the past 2.5 years, and then be able to diversify into other things. And just so you know, my money that I put into drip actually came from other projects before. So I generated revenue from other things, generated income from other things, and then diversified, and I put it into drip and this and that. And this is what I want to teach people as well. I do it for free. Obviously, I do it for free on YouTube. But people have been saying to me lately, "Oh, Danny, why don't you give a little bit of guidance to people and get people to pay you?" You know what? I've already proven myself. And if you want a little bit of like personal instruction, and I can guide you a little bit, not financial advice, but if I can guide you a little bit, and you want to learn a bit more about what I'm doing, hey, hit me up. Hit me up. Maybe I'll charge you a few beers. $15, $20, whatever. Is it worth 15 or $20 drinks to Danny D, Electrician Man, to learn a little bit more? Dunno. That's up to you. I'm not going to pressure you. Entirely up to you. So, there you go. Give me more comments, guys. I'm probably going to be on for another like 10-15 minutes. So while I'm here in this impromptu live stream, ask away. If you have any questions, please ask. Please ask. And I'll do my best to answer you. But otherwise, I'll be doing a live stream again on Sunday. Okay, so I didn't quite make it to Max Wallet. 30 days to go. And you know what? That's something that I got to say. Well, everyone's situation is a little bit different. It doesn't matter if you didn't reach Max Wallet. Okay, I'll be straight up with you. I've got more than 50 accounts. Okay, and very few of those are on Max Wallet. It didn't actually matter to me. I never saw. Uh, People are going to kick me for this, but I never fully understood the logic of why people were racing to get a Max Wallet. I I, I just didn't see it. Okay, there's more benefit in not actually having a Max Wallet. But again, that's just my opinion, not financial advice. But I mean, I've had a lot of the guys, much love to the guys that are out there that were focused on that. That's absolutely amazing. But again, when you play that game, it's all about a speculative game. You don't know where we're going to be in the future, and look what's happening now. Okay, so yeah, um, dripping full circle, absolutely, absolutely. I got in on day one, April 21, 2021. I was in on day one, and it changed my life. But everything has a lifespan, and you've just got to adapt and use it for what it is, right? So here we are. But again, Rich, don't beat yourself up over that, man. Don't beat yourself up over not having a Max Wallet. It actually doesn't matter. It's what you've done with it up to this point. Okay, did you know Forex before Drip? I knew of Forex. Okay, I knew of Forex. I'm not gonna say we're mates or like friends or anything like that, but we obviously have an association. He was he came into my streams in the early days and stuff like that. I'm not gonna lay claim to, oh man, he's my mate. No, it's not like that. We are in DMs, but you know, um, I hold the guy in high regard and high respect. I think what he's done is absolutely amazing. And what he's continually doing is absolutely amazing. All the negative shit that's coming out of the telegrams and all those groups and stuff. Look, I totally understand it. There's so many days that I just feel like saying, hey, fuck you all. Right? And again, I'm sorry if I hurt anyone when I say that, but I totally understand his position. Okay? I totally understand like why it takes so long to do things, and people don't understand why it takes so long to do things. I totally understand why you would freak out from time to time. I totally get that, because I'm on the side of the dev as well. I'm not just the side of a user or a player. I'm the side of the dev, so I understand that. When you're trying to create something, it's like Drip Pot Luck. We put it out there, and it's like I had a couple of my team saying, let's not do this. Let's not put it out yet. But community sentiment, community desire, community demands. We said, okay, let's do it, and we put it out there. And I'll be straight up with you. No, it was never hacked. It was never hacked. It was never compromised, because we've got the security measures in place. But it took a few tweaks to actually do that, because I'll tell you, from day one, we were monitoring Drip Pot Luck on the back end, and there were so many bots trying to game the system. They weren't successful. But they were trying. And that's just a simple thing like Drip Pot Luck. Imagine all the more complex things and how many exploits could be possible, and you're going to have to cover this hole and that hole and this hole and that hole. People go, oh yeah, but why don't you do an audit? Get an audit done. You know how much an audit costs? Drip Pot Luck, we did this out of our own pocket, our own time, our own resources. We didn't do a seed raise. We didn't do a pre-sale or anything. We just launched it. Okay? So to say, oh, let's get an audit done, audit $100,000 or some bullshit, whatever it is. Okay? What, we're going to pull that out of our own pockets? Nah. That's what people are saying. Oh, are you endorsed by Forex? Have they checked your code? And no. But look at it. You can get on Drip Pot Luck today and you're not going to get exploited. Your wallets are secure. No one's going to front run you. That's how it is now. Okay. So, yep. Okay. Do you think it's gonna drip is gonna reach a better price next month? It's all speculative. I don't like to say, what it's gonna be because I don't know. I really don't know. Okay? I really don't know. But um, given what I do know, and I'm sorry if I burst your bubble and I may be totally wrong, but no, I don't think it's going to be at a better price next month. I think it's going to take a lot longer than that. Okay? I don't think that's going to be the case. There's a lot of people holding liquid drip that if it goes up even a little bit, they're going to sell. You're going to have this volatility until such time we've gone past our 100 days and the faucet is no longer minting, and we now have a fixed supply and a deflationary supply. That's when you're going to see the changes. I don't think you're gonna get a better price by next month. No. My own opinion. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. So, LCM, brother. So, what do you think it's going to take to bring new people into drip to get the price moving up? I understand it becoming deflationary, but something is going to have to attract people to come in. Yeah, and again, that's like what we're trying to do with Drip Potluck at the moment. Okay, with marketing, Drip Potluck can work really well. Without marketing, which we don't have the budget for marketing at this point because it's slowed down, there's not a lot we can do at this point in time. To bring new people in, I think we've got to have quite a few green candles. We definitely need some green candles. And I think what's going to happen is that once we reach the bull market, people will go back and they look and say, okay, what survived the bear? What survived the bear market? And the reality is that drip has survived and will continue to survive the bear market. And then it'll put more eyes onto the project after that. Okay. In the current situation that we're in now, I don't imagine. And again, I know a lot of people are hoping and praying that at this point in time, with these changes, you're going to get so many more investors and blah blah blah, and I think that's great. But personally, I don't see that happening. I think we're in for a long fight yet. Just being real, no bullshit. Not going to sugarcoat anything. Being real. But does that mean I've given up on drip? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. Drip can make a comeback. But I'm being real. I'm not going to say, oh, drip's going to make a comeback. It's going to be $1 next month. No, that's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. In my opinion. Hit me with it. Let me know. Give me your views. Let me know what you think. I'm being straight down the line with you. We've still got like 12 people watching. That's awesome. Okay, we all come in on 1% a day, but price went to shit. Yeah, but price went to shit not because of the 1% per day, man. Price went to shit because drip came in. Drip started in somewhat a bull run, and then when the first bear, this is the second bear market now. All right, when the first bear came in, a few of the OGs, I guess, stuck in there, and then we had the bull run, and the bull run brought in newbies, people that had no idea about DeFi, had no idea about crypto, and that all they saw was the price was going up, and so they bought into it. So they went into it only because the price was going up, not because they understood the protocol, not because they understood what's happening. Okay, and so what happens when the price drops down? They go, holy shit, what's happening? I put this money in and blah blah blah. So then you get panic sells. Okay, panic sells, and that's the first thing you got to understand about crypto. You don't lose until you sell. You sell, you're going to lose, depending on the market. But if you just hodl and have a little bit of faith and look at the code and go, oh, this actually producing. It's still producing every single day, right? It's still producing every single day. And, you know, if you can understand that and understand that it should be a long term play instead of short term play, you're going to win. If you consider everything to be a short term play and you're only thinking about what the price is today and you're not looking at the bigger picture and you're going to go and sell, you're going to lose. That's it. 1% a day, price went to shit. Price went to shit because people were selling and they didn't understand what it was supposed to do. Okay? Price went to shit because people were telling people, all you got to do is just compound because later on, you know, you're going to have all this drip. That's bullshit. Take profits along the way. Take profits, ROI, then everything else becomes unemotional after that. Most people came into it emotionally. When you don't do it emotionally, and why? How can you not do it emotionally? Well, you've got your money back. You've got nothing to lose, right? ROI, take profits along the way. You've ROI'd, you've 10x, 5x, whatever. You're already winning. Then you don't become emotional, right? If you don't ROI and you don't take profits along the way and you see the price coming down, well, I'm sorry, but that's your fault. I hope that answers the question. Yeah, okay. That's right, we need green candles. Damn, look at elephant. Look at elephant. I've been an elephant for a long time, okay? I was there before the exploit. And I've been in bank tellers things before that. I'm still in bankroll flow, right? Flow, and I'm still making money on flow to this day. It's considered a dead project, but the code still works. Okay? Look at elephant. Yes, look at elephant. But also look at drip. Going deflationary, taking away that, is pretty much going to be the same as elephant. So if I were you, not financial advice, accumulate your drip. Accumulate drip. Buy more. Hold it. Don't think about the price today or tomorrow or next week or next month or next year. Think about long term. Think about long term. Think about like Bitcoin, for example. I was introduced to Bitcoin when it was 17 bucks. And I didn't do it because I just got married. I just bought this house and blah, blah. I didn't do it. Now I kick myself. I didn't educate myself enough about it. I thought, oh, you know, Bitcoin, you got to buy a whole Bitcoin. I didn't know that you could buy like points of it. I didn't know that at the time. And my friend that tried to introduce me to Bitcoin bought 2,500 Bitcoin at $17 each. Just think about where he is at right now. So there you go. Yeah, absolutely. Lots of those emotional folk are also people who put too much in. I always say, risk capital only. Only invest what you can afford to lose, right? Only invest what you can afford to lose, and then you won't be emotional about it. Yeah. Like, it's no secret. I've said this on my streams many times. My journey into DeFi started with $40. $40, right? That's what it started with. And I've grown that to like God knows how much already. Okay. But I utilized that investment and revenue from this and revenue from that, and I took from this and took from that and invested into this. So when I'm talking about dollar cost averaging, it's not dollar cost averaging coming from the outside. It's dollar cost averaging, DCAing in from, I'm taking revenue from this thing, taking from this thing and this thing and this thing, and then putting it into this thing. DCA. It's not that I'm having to work a job so I can take money that could be going to feeding my family and taking that and dollar cost averaging that in, DCAing in. But I mean, that's fine if that's what you want to do, and that's great as well. You should be DCAing in, but you got to work smart, right? I went from $40 to retirement, and I came in at the worst time. I was in the middle of a pandemic. Like we were eating eggs for a week just so I could scrape together $40. I had to tell my wife that she has to take the kids to my in-laws' place because I couldn't afford to feed them. That's where I came from, right? And as a man, that's fucking soul destroying if you cannot provide for your family. But that's a situation we were in, and I took another gamble and scraped together $40 to start my DeFi journey. The rest is history. We can have elephant-like movement for sure once a faucet stops. Yeah. Yeah, we can have elephant-like movement. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I'm thinking too. Yep. Totally. So, again, guys, I hope, again, it's an impromptu live stream, but I hope that I've been able to like clear some things up for you, give you a little bit more of an insight on my mind frame and my strategy, and how I've done it. Again, there's never any push, or it's not financial advice or anything like that. I'm just here. I'm just having a good time, trying to help people. And if you can focus on trying to help people, the rewards come in. That's it at the end of the day. I mean, I've got huge teams in Drip, but I never built, my Drip accounts by self-referral or whatever. But I mean, if you did, that's awesome too. You understood the system and you worked the system to your benefit, and that's life, right? That's life. But my whole focus has just been about sharing the blessings. Okay, Drip has been good to me. I share the blessings. If people take it on board as soon as I say it, absolutely awesome. If they take it on board months later when the price is high, that's fine too. But that's their play. No one ever held a gun to anybody's head and said, you do this. No. It's your conscious choice. Okay? Thank you. Thanks, bro. Thank you. So there you go. Guys, open for a few more questions. There's 12 of you online. I've been on here for like an hour and 12 minutes and 55, or an hour and 13 minutes. Again, impromptu. Was not expecting to do this, but I'm here. So while you got me here, if you have any other questions or comments, please ask away. I'm going to give it another, it's 1:13, an hour and 13 minutes now. I'm going to give it another 7 minutes and then I'm done. So there you go. And there's still 12 of you out there. That's freaking awesome. 11 now, after I said that. Oh. There you go. I don't know who's still out there, but there's 11 of you out there. Maybe I'll have another Alakazul. It's 20 past 10 here. A good friend of mine and someone I've sponsored in the past, Lamont KO King Stafford, is fighting it on BKFC tomorrow morning. Bare Knuckle Fight Championships tomorrow morning, sponsored by Alakazul and also FTR. Fuck the Rug Token. And so he's fighting tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. my time, so I'm going to be up to watch that. BKFC, Bare Knuckle Fight Championships, you can get it, prelim fights are live on YouTube, and you can also just download the BKFC app and watch it from there. What's your next music vid going to be? You know what, I've been thinking about that, and I actually started to do one yesterday. I haven't finished it, but I'll do it over the weekend and finalize that. I'm thinking of doing my own my own rendition, which is actually fitting for this current time that we're in, and it's Patience by Guns N' Roses, right? So that's what I'm planning on doing. And if I do, it'll be up in the next couple of days. Oh, also, guys, I'm now on Rumble. I'll post tomorrow on the Alakazul Show Telegram group. If you're not part of it already, please join over on there. And I've now launched on Rumble.com, which is an alternative to YouTube. And I'll be streaming to there on the weekend. And yeah, join over there and help support me. Help support the channel. So yeah, does that feel right for you, Panadol? Hell yeah. Patience, because at this point in time, I think we all need to have a little bit of patience. So I was also thinking of doing When September Ends, right? Because which is not too far away now, so it's probably going to be a little bit too late. But Patience, yeah, man, definitely one. Yeah, man, he's been good. He's just been focusing on training at the moment. He doesn't have another scheduled fight, but you know, I think he's got a bright future ahead of him in regards to MMA. You know, I've been a martial artist since I was 3 years old. So what's that? 49 years or something now that I've been training martial arts, and I've been teaching and stuff like that. I've taken a break for the past few years, but you know, yeah. So, but yeah, martial arts is my life. It's the life of my family. So, damn, good luck to your son. Yeah, hey, Westside, I don't know if you ever watched that. You know what? I'm gonna see if I've got it here. And I'm gonna play it. Just the first bit. Just the first bit of it. Let's see. I don't know if I've got it. Let me see if I've got the short edit. I may be able to speed it up anyway, but let me see what I have on this side here. Just a second, I will share the screen. Let me go full screen on this. It's not like this video is not high quality because I didn't record it like in the proper way, but let me see here. Let me share this just for the guys out there. I'm gonna wait, stop share. Present, share screen, entire screen, share system audio. Why wouldn't it let me do it? Oh, this one here. Okay, so careful audio if you have a guest. No, I don't have a guest. Just for you guys that haven't seen this before, I'm just going to show you this quickly. It's not the best recording, but just so you see, check this out and give me a... From
Wellington, Aotearoa, New Zealand, fighting out of the red corner. They will touch gloves. Round one is underway. Eternal flyweight division in the amateur ranks. Tanira Nathan cage side with Blake Hollywood Richardson. This bout brought to you by proper number 12, Irish Whiskey.
Blake Richardson.
Jeez Louise, it is done.
Ho-ho! Dalasanya!
Dalasanya indeed. Oh my goodness.
So,
you barely got the advertisement done.
Comment away, let me know if you saw that.
Wow, what was it? It was a check hook.
And Joseph
You'll see the
Murray,
replay.
you don't see him smile often. He can't wipe the smile off his face. I thought it was the Cheshire Cat from
That's
Alice in
my boy.
Wonderland. Joseph Murray, he's that happy.
And why wouldn't he be? I mean, what a performance.
Look at this.
Well, this was over before it started. Blake Walker's through.
I mean, that check hook left of his, and the eyes are rolling back. That is a picture-perfect check left hook. My goodness.
One more.
Here it is again. Oh, wow, the
Boom.
hands fall back. I don't know if you caught it, T. Dallas.
There
Even
you go.
giving a little Adesanya celebration as well. This is the Dallasanya.
Well, you got to give credit to the style bender.
Anyway, let me stop that over here. So that's my boy. That's my son. Pretty damn crazy. Let's put a couple more of these comments up here. So glad I caught you today, Danny. You're such an inspiration. And patience. Oh my God, another favorite. Can't wait to hear it. Thank you again, Tony. And I'm glad you caught me as well. Again, I came on the stream not expecting who I was gonna have on the stream. You know, so again, much love to you, Tony, and thank you so much for following all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get that out tomorrow if I can. I'll try to get that out tomorrow. Patience. Yeah, I should be able to do it tomorrow. And I'll upload it before the next live stream. So I'll do it tomorrow sometime. Yes. When September, I love it. I love it. You know, Green Day, absolutely love their music. I've performed their songs on stage a few times now. I haven't done When September Ends, but that's be freaking beautiful. Freaking quick one. Congrats, yeah. Absolutely. Boom. So yeah, that's my son. He's 25. He's yeah, just today, September 22. 6 days time, he's turning 25. So 25 or 26. Anyway, there you go. So he's in Australia. Proud dad moment. Absolutely. Hell yeah. But I can't lay claim to any of that. You know, like, yeah, he's my son and there's certain genes and we've been training. But he hasn't been with me. He's back in Australia. So I haven't seen him in person for like at least 10 years maybe. 10 years maybe. So, you know, all credit to his coaches and you know, whoever's helping him out now, all the credit to them. Yeah, I gave him the lease of life and brought him into martial arts right in the beginning, but you know what he achieves nowadays is got nothing to do with me. You know, I have no input on that. So, you know, I think he's got a great future. That fight was with you know, the biggest MMA organization in Oceania, sponsored by like Proper 12, so Conor McGregor. It's available on UFC Fight Pass. So with that kind of a win, he's going to have a lot of eyes on him, and you know, great future for him. So yeah, proud dad, supportive of him when he needs me and he wants me, and there you go. That's my boy. That's my boy. Yoo-hoo! So there you are. All right, guys, is there anything else that you would like to ask me before I go? You know, I keep saying I was going to be another 5 minutes, another 10 minutes, and, you know, but, yeah, I've been going 1 hour and 23 minutes now. 1 hour, 23 minutes and 46 seconds. All right, this is the last thing I'm going to say. Okay, let us go until 1 hour and 30 minutes, and we are done. So we're like 6 minutes away. Ask away. Any last questions? Any final questions? Any final comments? And let's do it. You know? Westside, bro, are they doing? Are you guys doing the Crypto Collective stream? Is it tomorrow, or later on, or is it going to be Sunday? My Sunday. So yeah, let me know. Let me know. Thanks, LCM. Yeah. Time for a visit. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I don't know. You know, my life's been pretty crazy, man. I got 3 kids here with me. I got 3 kids in Australia. My eldest is turning 33. Turning 33, I think. Something like that, 32 or 33. When was he born? 1992. Oh, 31. Sorry, not 33, 31. Yeah. This October. The other one's on September. And yeah, I got a daughter in Australia as well. She's turning 21 in October. So there's 3 of them in Australia, 3 of them here. You know, it's been a pretty crazy run for the past 20 years or something. But, you know, hopefully, got to harass Lee to get on here. Yeah, and that's the thing too, because usually my Sunday morning streams is like the time for Lee is just, it doesn't fit in because it's like, you know, middle of the night for him. But I'm thinking of actually doing like Saturday night my time, which will be like, you know, mornings in the US and midday in the UK, Europe region. And then I'll do one on the Sunday morning as well. Because I kind of think I've got to do like a couple of streams a week or a couple of videos a week. So, but yeah, Lee and I, we want to do a stream together. It's just that we're trying to sync up the times. So, yeah, but I think it'd be awesome, man. I think it'd be awesome. You know, the electrician man that drinks too much, and then Driptopian, who's been called Drunktopian. I don't believe any of that shit. But just Lee is such a cool guy. Love him to death. I think he's freaking awesome, and it's just a matter of us like syncing up and getting on the stream together, and probably working on a few projects together as well. So that would be really cool. So would be lit, you him on the stream. Yeah, I think so, bro. I think so. And we've mentioned it a couple of times that we've been trying to sync up. Haven't been able to do it yet, but we've been trying to sync up. So, but we will. I promise. So I promise. So we've got 3 minutes left, guys. 3 minutes left. I'm gonna do another Alakazam. This stuff is awesome, man. Yeah, I'd love to have Lee on a stream. There's a few other people as well. There's a couple of other people who have been reaching out to me and saying, you know, let's do a stream together, and you know, and I'm open to that. I'm always open. I'm happy to jump on other people's streams. You know, I welcome anybody to jump on my stream, and you know, whether it's about drip or whether it's about arc or whether it's about pulse or whatever it is, I don't care, right? I've always been a neutral channel. I talk positive about positive things. If there's negative things, you know, I won't talk about it. But you know, well, no, I do. I talk about negative things because it's real people and real talk. But I don't want to focus too much on negative things. I'm just here to be real. So, hey guys, if I know all of you that are on the stream right now, you know, you're subscribers to the channel. But if anyone else out there, if you're watching this on the replay or whatever, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. You know, please subscribe, smash the like button, and it helps algorithms and it helps us get noticed more. So, wait, this one, 3 minutes Forex style. Yeah, my first stream with Forex was like 5 hours or 6 hours or something. It was just crazy. So, yeah, Forex style. Collective is busy working this weekend, still trying to line up a time that works for everyone. Yeah. But hey, Westside, if you catch me on my stream on Sunday, my Sunday, your Saturday evening, man, jump on, join me on the stream. Join me on the stream. So that would be super awesome. Okay, so we're down to like 50 seconds. There's still 10 of you out there. Can you guys do me a favor? The guys that are watching, can you just give me a shout out? Say, Alakazam. Put Alakazam into the chats. Just to shout out. And I'm going to do one more Alakazam. And then I'm going to end it. So, message Alakazam in the chats. just so I know you're still there. And then we got 30 seconds. Thank you. Thank you again. Again, I don't mind if you don't. That's all good too. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, out in YouTube world, I love the autofocus on this camera. Look at this. Look at this. Like, it's just freaking awesome. All right. Alakazam. And a little bit of water. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for interacting. And I will be going, and I will see you on my next stream, if not before. And I'll probably catch you in Telegram. Alright, so here's my outro. Here's my outro. This is the one. Lady champions, much love to all of you. Bye.